recording. Alright, we're going to show you how to use a antique tire machine, and hopefully you can see something because you're looking at it from the back. But you feed the wires up crisscross into the little holes.
You can actually do this up top too.
Yeah.
There's a better picture maybe, I don't know.
I'm not worried about that.
Now what do you use the Spanish peanuts for, Dad?
Then you tighten them up. So they can't come out. And I'm assuming everybody knows that with this type of tiring you have to put 2 inches extra rubber for every 10 inches of wheel diameter. This wheel's 18-inch diameter, so we put about 3.5 inches extra of rubber on before we put the wire through. Now I'm going to put the little clamp in here, and then I'm going to start cranking. Oops, that's the one I need. And I'm going to tighten this up a little bit so the wires just stay in there, but not so tight they can't move. And then I crank this till I get it closer to the diameter that it needs to be. And we drop the wheel in. This is Expert Columbia rear wheel. On a big wheel I'll have to do this twice. I'll have to clamp it off and then crank this back in. Alright, now I'm going to crank it out, and hopefully I don't have to. Nope, there we go. I like to get it really tight on the rim. Sharpie. And I like to make a little Sharpie mark on the wire to see, make sure it's still moving, because you don't want to break the wire. Okay, we're very tight.
So you're going to review that one.
I don't know if you can see this.
Crank it while you hold it up?
No, it's done cranking. So now I'm going to tighten up the wires. I'm going to tighten up the set screws on this little device. A little clamp. There are all sorts of little clamps out there that people have made. I need another Allen wrench this size. Eighth inch. Although for right now I'm probably just gonna. Oh.
Your assistant Rob did an excellent job. Extra Allen wrench for you.
That cabinet's going.
Probably could use a couple of new set screws. Hang on to it, Robert. Then I cut them here. Just enough so like a 1/4 of an inch overlaps I leave. Can we see this?
Straighten them out.
And then I'll straighten them out with either a big screwdriver or a pair of pliers or.
With these needle nose?
Yeah. We don't get them leaning side by side.
They meet end to end.
Side by side.
Oh, that's okay.
They overlap, wires overlap like this, side by side. Then I have a little piece of tin to protect the rim. Then I have silver solder and flux and a little brush somewhere. Is there a little brush right there?
Is that in the video?
No. Maybe. Let me go up. Why don't you pick it up and bring it over here? You gotta get behind me. Can you see it from there? Now I'm gonna silver solder it. You gotta get both sides hot and just hit it with the silver solder a little bit, and there you go. Now I'll squirt it with water. That's maybe hot. It is hot. I'll squirt it with water. Basically to clean off the flux. And just clean it off. This is the easiest way to do tires that I've found. I've used Weedman machines for a lot of years, but they were much more difficult and much more likely to break the wire. Now I just pull the clamp out and it closes up, and we got a tight tire on there, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.